Hello again, welcome back to Cooking with Capi. Today we're going to do a little bit of an experiment because I have all this leftover ham, and it's not from Christmas but it's from the Christmas, post-Christmas sales at the store, but it's just too much for me to eat and it's taking up too much room in the fridge. So I thought, why don't we try making some jerky out of it? And I know jerky is meant to be made from, raw meats, but I don't really have a choice. It's already smoked, ready to go, and it's just too hot to do a casserole or a soup, and I just don't really have any other ideas for what to do with it, except stuff myself with it, which I will when it's dried out. So what I'm going to start off with, this is going to be the marinade. It's going to be an overnight thing. So they said to cut off as much of the fat as possible. I wish they didn't say that, but they did. Because I love a good slab of fat on my meat, but no well. They also said to freeze it a little bit so it's easier to cut, which I didn't do. So, too bad for me. Oh, and here I go, just cutting it the same thickness as those other ones. Maybe we can just try thick jerky. What do you think? So the recipe calls for Worcestershire sauce, but I don't have any, so I found a replacement, and that is for 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire. Can't say that right, but you need 6 drops of tabasco and 1/4 of a teaspoon of sugar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't really come out as drops, do they? But yeah, 1/4 of a teaspoon of sugar. Well, it's a bit difficult, so maybe not much. Next, we'll put in some lemon juice. I feel like it's quite a lot considering. Oh, I should have measured that out. Okay, let's just pretend that was 1 tablespoon. Maybe we've got 2 tablespoons. Sounds good. Got some cayenne pepper. Depends how hot you like it. Maybe that was a teaspoon, I think. Some pepper. Maybe that's another teaspoon. Calls for some honey. I don't care for mine to be too sweet, so I don't go overboard, but you can put in, I don't know, a tablespoon if you like. Maybe I put in 2 teaspoons there, 3 maybe. Chilli powder. Maybe that was 1/2 teaspoon. And some soy sauce. I should be measuring this out, but maybe about 1/4 cup. It's quite a bit. Tastes pretty good. Maybe I'll go a little bit more lemon juice. And maybe a bit more chili powder. Yeah, it says medium on here, so do it with another good pinch. Maybe a little bit more. have it. Nice marinade for our ham. So now, we'll just pop these in here. Well, the pieces that aren't thick, so I'm going to get rid of the thick pieces. Alrighty. Get them all nice and coated. But we're going to let these sit overnight anyway. Okay. We'll pour this in here. Alright, that's good to go for the overnight sit. Hey, so we're back. The ham's been marinating for, I think, 2 nights, maybe 3. So what we're going to do is going to have it dry, oil up some racks, and put it in the oven for at least 4 hours, maybe 6, not quite sure yet. Alright, so I've got 2 lots in there. Should take minimum 4 hours on the lowest oven setting. But also, you need to keep the door open, so get a little stick, 5 centimeters, no, 10 centimeters, I don't know, 1 inch, whatever that is. And you keep the door propped open like that, so it doesn't bake. Hopefully this works out alright. So it's been 4.5 hours since I chucked these in. I did check on them an hour and 2 in, just to get these little pieces out, because they were done. So, about time for this. Little stick out. Yummy. That looks pretty bloody good, doesn't it? Cool. Alrighties, let's get all these out. I did put some just on the tray at the bottom. They were too small to hang, so they won't be completely dehydrated, but it's alright, they'll still be chewy. So, this turned out way better than I expected. They're really, really crisp. Yeah, yum. I mean, it's not the same as beef because it's ham, but I really like it. And I think they turned out great. So, if you have leftover Christmas ham, make jerky out of it. Why not? Maybe I'll do more with the rest of it in there, because otherwise I'll never get through it. But I could eat this stuff all bloody day. Thanks for watching. I hope you try this out yourself. I think it's definitely worth it. Look, I don't think you can see, but yeah. See you next time.